Hey everybody, welcome back to another action figure unboxing and review, G.I.Joe Classified Edition, and today we're going to be taking a look at Clutch with the VAMP. And the VAMP is a multi-purpose attack vehicle, and while it's not an exact acronym, they basically took the first letter of multi-purpose attack and vehicle and then rearranged them to make an actual word, in this case VAMP. And the VAMP and Clutch were released back in 1982 as part of the A Real American Hero line. They were one of the first vehicle figure pairings, along with Hawk and the MMS, and Grand Slam, I think, came with the Flak or the Howl. I can't remember which one he came with. But they were among the first, and Clutch also has the distinction of being the first Jewish American in the G.I.Joe on the G.I. Joe team, just showcasing the team's early diversity from the very beginning of the line. And this is the first like medium-sized vehicle that Hasbro has released for the classified line. And medium size as in it's bigger than the HMS or the Trouble Bubble or the Rams, but smaller than the Hiss and the Dragonfly. So you should be getting some more of these in the future, hopefully. And we're definitely going to be getting another version of the VAMP, because the Stinger has already basically been revealed. That's a repainted Stinger, repainted VAMP, all in black. That's with the Cobra organization. That's their version of the Jeep. So we'll be getting that at some point. I don't know, later this year or maybe next year. Who knows? But this has been proven to be a pretty popular vehicle. I've seen a lot of positive comments about the VAMP so far from people who have already received it. We only just got it over here in the UK. Like, I literally got this on my doorstep not as I'm recording the video, but the same day I recorded the video. Now, the video is going to be released on Friday, but this actually it's going to be released. It's Friday. It's currently Friday as this video is released, but I actually filmed this a week ago on Thursday. So, and the VAMP actually arrived on my doorstep that same day. So a few hours before I did this, actually recorded the video. So I've had this for about a week now by the time this video airs. But as I'm doing the video, I only just got it. That makes sense? I don't know. Anyway, America has had this since February or March, I think. Can't remember which, but you guys have had it for a bit longer than us. Like I said, we just got it. It's been sold out in the US for a while. In fact, they've archived it now. It's not even on their website anymore, so they're probably not going to make any more. They do have some still left in the UK, and I've been contemplating buying, because there's a limit of 3 per customer. I've been contemplating buying a couple other ones and see if I can sell them on eBay or something. I don't know. I didn't get into this collecting to buy a bunch of harder to find characters and try to flip them on eBay for a profit. So I might not end up doing that, but it's a thought, because this vehicle has proven to be quite popular. But anyway, so here we have the box of the VAMP, and you can see the figure photography there, and then in the background we've got the Cobra Ferret with the Ferret Scout, which is also have already gone up for pre-order. We've seen diorama pictures of it and everything, and it'll be coming out later this year. I think it's due to be coming out in July or June, so not too long from now. And then you have the plastic window here with Clutch inside. So this is a good looking vehicle. Looks just like the original. Clutch with VAMP right there on the bottom. This is number 112 in the line. You have to bear with me as I go through the box here, because this is a big box. Not as big as the Hiss, but big enough that I'm going to have to pull the camera back a few times. There's the side picture. You can see a photo of artist's rendition of Clutch. There's the file card info, number 112 again. And then on the other side, we have that same picture except in color. There's Clutch with his tattoos, his wrench, his trademark toothpick. And then on the bottom, you got this little blurb of legalese. See, even when they have all this space, they still give you that fine print legalese instead of making it big enough for you to actually be able to see without a magnifying glass. And then on the back, we have the Clutch and VAMP. There's the file card info again, more legalese on the bottom. 6.3 inches, Clutch, everything it comes with. And there's the VAMP and everything it comes with. There's a close-up of his tattoos. There's the side view mirrors. And there's the interior of the vehicle itself. And now that we've gone over the box, we can open it up. Now, I've already gone through and removed the tape and all that stuff, so it'll be easier to deal with. And this is the first thing that comes out, is the footlocker. Clutch with VAMP, multi-purpose attack vehicle, with all the stuff inside of it. Hopefully I don't knock the camera over. Alright, here's how the vehicle's packaged. Clutch comes in his own separate little plastic tray here. We'll free him first. Alright. Okay. Then this slides out here. The vehicle itself. Those are the wheels. Same as that came with the HMS. Except these are green hubcaps instead of gray like the HMS was. And those are attached in the box, similar to the HMS. They've got those little pegs that slide into the holes in the top of the box here, and then are attached on the other side with tape to keep them from falling out. And then this part here is also taped down, but I've already removed that, like I said, so that just opens like this. And that enables you to remove the Jeep. And it is wrapped in this shrink wrap type stuff. And as you can see, I have not even opened it yet. Because I literally, well not literally, but I just got it not a few hours ago. So I decided I would just do this on the air. I did take a look inside the box to see if there's going to be a lot of putting together before I did start the video, because I didn't want to waste time if there's going to be a lot that I had to do, and there wasn't, so I decided I would do it this way. And there we have the vehicle itself. So, unlike the HMS, I am going to look at Clutch first instead of the vehicle. Because with the HMS, I did the HMS first, and then I went and looked at the Tele-Viper. So we'll do Clutch first here. Alright, here is Clutch. Lance Steinberg, real name. He was a rally car or motor, NASCAR or some kind of racer of that manner before he joined the Joes. He's got a pretty nice head sculpt, definitely recognizable as Clutch if you are a fan of the line. Got that black hair with the beard and mustache. Very Clutch-like. He's got a vest with a nice gun holster on it. Got tattoos on both sides. Let's see, on this side we got a woman, as well as a couple of pistons and then a knife. It looks like there's a banner there that should have had a name on it, but they didn't put a name there. They didn't want to. Clutch isn't tied down to any one girl, I guess. And then on the other side, we have a pair of dice, 2 checkered flags, and a tire on fire rolling by. So, pretty good design. Got the American flag on that shoulder, nothing over here. His belt is an overlay. The vest is an overlay. And this on his leg here is an overlay. This little toolkit on his belt, or on his leg there. We've got a flashlight, a tire gauge, I believe. A couple of other things can't quite identify. And then a pouch. And he's got brown pocket over here on this side. Brown knee pads, brown boots. Well, brown boot covers, I should say. The boots themselves are kind of a dark green. So pretty nice looking Clutch. A little bit detailed, more detailed than the original. If they had made Breaker look more like this, I think he would have been a more popular figure. But he was a little plain, just all green. Hardly any detail at all in his design. Clutch is full of character and detail. And he goes well with rock and roll. If you ask me, I think he would go really well with rock and roll. So, looking over articulation, Clutch has a peg at the top. No hinge, unfortunately. So, I can get him to look that far down. He can look that far up. He can do the Exorcist. He's got a whole lot of tilt. Arm goes all the way around. He can T-pose. He does have the butterfly joint, bicep cut, double jointed pinless arms, horizontal wrist hinge on the right hand, vertical on the left, ab crunch most likely, but he can get that far forward, he can get that far back, he can twist. You have to kind of turn the leg overlay around a bit in order to get him to stick his leg out. But let's see. He can't quite do the Van Damme. That's about as far as he'll go. I don't know why he has less. I think they may have cut the ball socket a little too deep in the thigh there. That's why he can't get up further. But that's okay. Not everyone needs to do the splits. He can kick his leg up about that far. That's pretty good. And he can go back about that far. That's pretty good. He does have a thigh cut on both legs. Double jointed pinless knees on both legs. Boot cut. His foot can go back that far, forward that far, and he's got that rocker. Peg holes on the bottom. Accessories wise, he comes with a huge Jeep. That should be enough for most people. But no, he also comes with this helmet. And unlike previous helmets that were made of a harder plastic, this is really soft. So when you put it on his head, it does stick and it will stay. It won't like fall off, but it is kind of loose on there, as you can see. It doesn't snap on like a lot of other helmets do. So I don't like that aspect about it, but it's forgivable because at least it doesn't fall off when you turn them upside down. He also comes with, which is a common thing these days, ever since they released the Grunt and Steel Brigade 2-pack, we've seen a lot of these helmets. Let's see, one of them came with, I think one's coming with the Dragonfly, right? I might be wrong. Did they reveal a Dragonfly style helmet like this? I can't remember now. But we've also had one that came with Grunt, like I said. There's going to be one that's coming with Shockwave on the Night Force Vamp or Ram. And then we got one with Clutch. And the one that came with Grunt, I believe, is a separate head, right? Forgive me if I'm wrong, because we actually haven't gotten Grunt over here in the UK yet, except unless you got him as a import. But our Hasbro Pulse over here in the UK hasn't got Grunt in yet. We're not due for him to be released until next month. And I think his helmet was a separate head, but Clutch's is an actual helmet. So I can slide over his head like that. And this one fits a little better than his other helmet. It's not as loose. So if you want to troop build a Vamp, you can. And just have one Clutch and the rest of them be Steel Brigade types. Although they will have the same tattoos as Clutch if you just leave it on this body. You could always use rubbing alcohol to remove the tattoos if you wanted. That's an option, if you care that much. Alright, he also comes with this wrench, which I believe is reused from CoverGirl. This one has a little bit more paint to it, though. It's got some red and black on it. Black on the grip there, black on the metal parts in the middle, and then black inside the handle. And I think you can slide that on his belt here. Yep. That goes in right there. This is really bendy too. It's not as sturdy as CoverGirl's wrench. But that's okay. He also comes with this pistol, which is, I think, is a new sculpt. I don't remember seeing this one before. It's got a star on the handle, and the handle's got a nice brown paint on it. Does not have a removable magazine, even though it looks like it does. It's just molded in there. And it's got a peg hole in the front for blast effects. And he has a shoulder holster, so that slides in there like that instead of on his hip. He also comes with this shotgun, which again I think is reused from CoverGirl. And this has brown stock and handle, as well as a brown pump. The rest of it's just black plastic. But this is a good looking gun. I like these kind of shotguns. I think the Falcon we got would have been better if they had given us the shotgun that looked like this instead of the one we got. There's Clutch. He's ready to go. Now he just needs me to put his vehicle together for him, so he has something to cruise around picking up chicks in. Alright. So, first things we're going to do with the... Well, we'll go over all the non-put together parts of the Vamp first, and then we'll put it together. Here's the front, as you can see. It's got a couple of hooks here, so if it gets caught in the mud, you can attach something to it and pull it out, if that won't work. And it's got a caution there, headlights, and this tow hitch actually comes with a rope. You can actually use it. And then you can just use that to wind it up again. So that's pretty cool. United States, the G.I. Joe star there. Also more caution. the hood comes up, and you can see that big old engine in there. It's a pretty powerful looking engine for a relatively small vehicle. This looks like the type of engine you'd see in like a semi-truck or something like that. Something with that usually pulling much bigger things and needs a lot of torque. And of course you got the windscreen here, which can fold down. So that's a nice feature. The doors and the top are all open. There aren't any doors, or there isn't a roof. You can buy some of those from online shops like Etsy or Gridiron, but there's nothing that comes with the vehicle itself. It also has stands on the side. You can put figures, but there's no peg holes, unfortunately. So it does come with grips that you can attach to the top there. In fact, I'll just stick this on here while we're looking at it. So you can put a figure there and have them hold on to this. And as you can see, the side view mirrors are actual mirrors. So that's kind of cool. We got a first aid kit inside this compartment here, which doesn't actually open, but it's still a nice detail. And then you have a tampo here, danger, and then listing why it's danger. American flag, more tampos, gas cap. And then on the back, you've got the brake lights, United States caution, rather. Storage compartment, stand away. We've got a tow hitch. Then you can turn that side to side. Just a little bit though, not much. And then on this side, another tampo. You got a toolkit over here. G.I.Joe. G.I.Joe Star. 2-1 latch. Procedures. And the bottom. Even the bottom is pretty detailed. You've got the drive shaft and all that stuff. Just a pretty damn good looking vehicle. Lastly, we'll take a look inside. You got the steering wheel here, and that does turn, but it doesn't move the wheels. So you also have a shifter, and apparently this vehicle only goes forward or back. There's no gear shift. I don't know if we can get inside there, but can't really get inside the camera inside there to see, but yeah, there we go. There's the accelerator and the brake. You can barely see it, but it's the G.I.Joe star on the brake. So that's just a little cool extra detail there. Also, you can see some of the gauges on the dashboard. Also, a bunch of other controls. Everything painted, of course. Come on, there we go. Glove compartment. Clutch and rock and rolls radio. Probably automatically set to the oldie station. Come on, focus. There we go. So pretty good looking, detailed interior. And of course the leather seats. Only the best for G.I. Joe. Alright, let's get the wheels on. Like the HMS, they're rubbery type material, but not actual rubber. See, they don't bounce. But they are soft, and they have connectors in the middle there that just go right onto the sides. And then again on the other side. There we go. And the vamp's almost ready to go. Just need to put a few more things on here. Here's the handle for the other side of the vehicle. And you can slide these around to whichever position you want. And it comes with this supply pack or something. I don't know what exactly that's supposed to be. But it goes on the front here. And on the hood. It also comes with this, just a little extra detail. I don't know exactly what it is supposed to be, but it goes on the front there. It comes with a shovel, in case you need to dig yourself out of a ditch or something. Let's see, which way does this go? I think it goes face down. There we go. And it's nice to have all these things added as optionals that were pretty much what I want to say, they were molded into the original vamp. You also get these lights that you can put on the crossbar here. And you get 3 sets. So you can put them any way you want, however you see fit. And then you get a 3rd set you can put on the front here. You got your headlights. Actually, did I put these on right? I kind of... Alright. Fog lights of some sort. You get this fire extinguisher. Nice red plastic with some black on it. And there's a clip in the back window that snaps into there. You don't want to run afoul of barbecue. So if you try to ride your vamp away without the fire extinguisher in place, barbecue would probably yell at you. It comes with this axe. Unfortunately, it's just all red plastic at the top. It would have been nice if they had put silver on the end there, on either end to really... Man, I'm not sure where this is supposed to go. I think most people just kind of slide it in the back or something, into the side of the vehicle. It doesn't seem to have a separate spot to put it, unlike the other stuff we've seen. No, I can't really see a spot for the axe. I guess you can just stick it in there. That's kind of dangerous, so just driving around with an axe blade just sticking out like that. Anyway, it does come with a couple of jerry cans in case you run out of gas and Clutch has to send rock and roll to go hiking down the highway to the nearest gas station. You can stick those in there. I guess you can throw the axe in here too if you want. Yeah, that'll work. And last but not least, it comes with a pair of guns, 50 cal machine guns, and they come out of the package in this to keep them from bending, which is nice. They pop out quite easily enough. And these are both removable. So if you want, you can take them off. Yeah. Oops. There. Just pop it straight off. And you can give one to Roblox if you didn't buy the Action Soldier, or you're not planning on getting the Tiger Force version of Roblox. And this goes on the back. Hole in the bottom there. And there's a peg right on the top. And that pops it right on there like that. And then this can turn. Oh, another feature about this. I'm sure they showed this, I think, in the Hasbro live stream when they unboxed this. But it has a working suspension, which is kind of cool. Alright, last but not least, we gotta arm these guns. And that's where these ammo canisters come in. Let's stick those on here. And then you can feed the... Oh wait, this is backwards. I had the bullets facing the wrong way. That wouldn't do. Alright. So yeah, when you're putting these in, remember the pointy part of the bullet faces the same direction as the barrel. Otherwise your guns aren't going to fire. Not that they would actually fire, but still. You want to go for at least a little semblance of realism. This one will not stay put. The bullet's a little sturdy. It keeps trying to pull it back into another direction. Yeah, that'll work. And there you have the Vamp, along with Clutch. Now he's ready to go hunting cobras, destroy some HMSs, maybe take on some Hiss tanks. I'm looking forward to more vehicles like this from the line, and I can't wait to get the Stinger repaint. That was always one of my favorite vehicles growing up. And even the Mark II Vamp and the Tiger Force version will look really good. I've heard people mention the Dreadnought Ground Assault, but I haven't heard any rumors regarding that. Well, I've heard rumors, but I haven't heard any concrete info regarding that. There's a certain channel that keeps saying that Heart Wrencher will be coming with the Dreadnought Ground Assault, but from what I know, and talking to someone on the Hiss Tank forum who has never been wrong with any of the stuff that he's ever told us, and he said flat out Heart Wrencher is not coming with a vehicle. So I don't expect the Ground Assault anytime soon, because I don't know who it would come with. Since Xandar is a single figure, Road Pig is a deluxe figure with pet, and Heart Wrencher is supposed to be a single figure as well. So that just leaves Monkey Wrench, Thrasher, Zanzibar, and a couple other Dreadnoughts that we haven't got. We have no accounting for yet. We'll have to see whether or not the Ground Assault comes to fruition, but in any case, it's definitely not coming with Heart Wrencher. There we have Clutch and the Vamp. Pretty good looking vehicle. If you sat on this, hoping that it would go to Ross's at some point, well, looks like you're going to have to pick it up on eBay now instead, if you can get it at all. Or you just have to wait for a repaint down the line, because I don't think Hasbro's making any more of these. They wouldn't have archived it if they had plans to release another order of them. Comment down below. Let me know where to put that axe if you know, by the way. I'll probably look it up as soon as I'm done with this video anyway, but still. Just comment down below, like and subscribe. And next week, I'll be looking at something non-G.I. Joe, and this time I mean it. Because I'm not going to be getting anything like this or the HMS in next week to change my mind. So next week I'll be looking at, haven't decided yet. I've got some Masters of the Universe figures, I've got some Marvel figures, I've got some Star Wars figures, so it could be anything. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So have a good day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.